1971 was packed with singer-songwriter anthems, silky soul grooves, and AM radio gold. But some of its biggest hits have slipped from daily playlists, even though everyone knew them then. Here are 10 forgotten hits from 1971 that once ruled the airwaves and deserve another listen. Number 10, Me and You and a Dog Named Boo by Lobo.
Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land.
Listeners in the early 1970s were no strangers to gentle acoustic tunes weaving through car radios and living room speakers. Me and You and a Dog Named Boo by Lobo captured that breezy feeling, echoing through the air as a reflective, storytelling single.
In the morning, we got caught robbing from an old hen.
This track was released on Big Tree Records in 1971, weaving a tale of wandering with an unmistakable melody. Spinning as high as number 5 on the charts during its original run, the song's charm was amplified by its warm organ tones and laid-back rhythm section, providing an easygoing backdrop for a longing for the open road.
You and a dog named Boo, well, I love being a free man.
Many remember the record's distinct sound, but it has gradually faded from today's playlists. The tune remains a nostalgic nod to a time when simple stories set to mellow arrangements could captivate the mainstream, cementing its place as a hidden treasure of its year.
Never forget the day we motored stately into Big LA.
Number 9, Draggin' the Line by Tommy James.
Snow and rain and bright sunshine.
Warm studio currents defined the backdrop as this single pulsed onto the airwaves in the aftermath of a legendary group's dissolution. Draggin' the Line by Tommy James emerged as a solo venture after leaving his previous successful ensemble behind. The record charted impressively, reaching number 4 on the charts in 1971, buoyed by its hypnotic bass line and laid-back groove that marked a new direction for its creator. Produced by Bob King, this cut sported swirling instrumental textures, reinforcing the era's exploratory sound and serving as a prime example of shifting trends in popular music. Radio listeners of the time grew familiar with this track's mellow persistence, though its frequency has waned since that year. Still, the song's understated confidence and memorable riff continue to echo as an emblem of experimentation in a rapidly evolving era. Number 8, Mr. Big Stuff by Gene Knight.
Mr. Big Stuff, you're never gonna get my love.
The vibrant energy of New Orleans' studio scene electrified the sessions that birthed this hit, with seasoned musicians laying down the inimitable groove. Mr. Big Stuff by Gene Knight captured lightning in a bottle, dominating the air in the summer of 1971 after its release through Stax subsidiary Cotillion.
Now I know all the girls I've seen you with. I know you broke.
The song shot to number 2 on the charts, its punchy horns and infectious call and response style helping set a high standard for funk soul crossover tracks. Audiences were instantly hooked by this single's attitude and memorable hooks, and it remains a staple on retrospective playlists. The tune's confident swagger, coupled with production by Wardell Quezerga, carved out a lasting place in music history, even as its everyday visibility faded.
Let me love the way boy, you walk your walk.
Songs like this record continue to pulse through memories of the era, despite quietly receding from today's mainstream.
Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are?
Number 7, Gypsys, Tramps, and Thieves by Cher.
Gypsys, tramps, and thieves, we hear it from the people of the town they call.
Television performances and a carefully crafted image surrounded the dramatic rollout when this record emerged, punctuating the evolving soundscape of the time. Gypsys, Tramps, and Thieves by Cher exploded onto airwaves in 1971, produced by Snuff Garrett and issued on Cap Records.
Gypsys, tramps, and thieves, but every night all the men would come around.
With its potent mix of storytelling and bold orchestration, the tune quickly seized public attention, rocketing all the way to number 1 on the charts. This cut's blend of folk influences with Baroque flourishes highlighted the era's appetite for genre-bending singles, while the song's vivid characters reflected cultural conversations of the day.
The wagon of a traveling show. My mama used to dance for the money they throw.
The record's instant impact became a signature of early 1970s programming, cementing a legacy that sometimes gets overshadowed by more persistent chart mainstays. Today, the song's gripping narrative remains a testament to theatrical pop from that era.
Gypsys, tramps, and thieves.
But every night all the men would come around.
Number 6. Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house.
A stark, intimate studio session produced this classic, shaped by minimalist instrumentation and emotional gravity. Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers introduced a fresh voice to the world when it was released in 1971 through Sussex Records. This single made a steady climb to number 3 on the charts, thanks in large part to its plaintive arrangement featuring just rhythm guitar, subtle percussion, and strings.
I know.
The track drew attention for its raw honesty and powerful simplicity, elevating it above fleeting trends of the time. Despite quickly earning accolades and launching new creative horizons, the tune has sometimes fallen into the background compared to louder legacies from that year.
Only darkness every day.
Even so, this record's soulful atmosphere and understated brilliance endure, marking it as a cornerstone moment in early 1970s music.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't.
Let's take a quick pause before we hit the final 5. Which of these tracks brought a memory rushing back? Did one surprise you, or have you been playing it for years without knowing who sang it? And what's your personal pick for the most overlooked hit of 1971? Number 5. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by Bee Gees. The record was crafted in London's IBC studios, emerging during a period of artistic transition that redefined contemporary pop balladry. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by Bee Gees became a defining moment not just for the group, but for music in 1971 overall.
How can you mend this broken man?
This cut reached number 1 on the charts, signaling a major comeback and setting the tone for a string of future hits. The song's lush harmonies and poignant arrangement were underscored by sensitive production, which brought its heartfelt emotion to the fore.
How can you stop the sun from shining?
This tune offered a template for vulnerable pop songwriting, resonating deeply with audiences before gradually receding into a quieter legacy. The track's influence is still felt whenever poignant, string-laden ballads rise up on playlists, marking it as a testament to innovation in its year. Number 4. Theme from Shaft by Isaac Hayes.
Who is a man that would risk his neck for his brother man?
An unmistakable wah-wah guitar defined the mood as this single stole scenes from both radio and cinema screens in the early 1970s. Theme from Shaft by Isaac Hayes was released on Enterprise Records in late 1971 and soon stormed up to number 1 on the charts. This track's innovative blend of orchestration, jazz rhythms, and stylish funk captured the confident flair of its era's cinematic landscape. The song broke new ground for soundtrack singles, becoming the first of its kind to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
Who is a man that would risk his neck for his brother man?
While this tune is often referenced in pop culture, its presence as a daily listen has dwindled since that year, leaving its groundbreaking musical fusion as both a touchstone and an underappreciated gem.
He's a complicated man, and no one understands him but his woman.
Number 3. It's Too Late by Carole King.
And it's too late, baby, now. It's too late.
Musicians from Los Angeles' Laurel Canyon scene gathered in the studio to shape this evocative piano tune, capturing a moment of emotional honesty. It's Too Late by Carole King made its 1971 debut on the Ode label, resonating immediately with listeners and soaring to number 1 on the charts.
It's too late, baby, now. It's too late.
This single solidified its parent album as one of the decade's best sellers, driven by its mellow sophistication and sincere lyrics. The track's arrangement, including understated saxophone accompaniment, reflected a new sensibility sweeping through pop and singer-songwriter traditions.
Now you look so unhappy and I feel just like...
Although this song defined a turning point in mainstream taste, the tune's exposure has ebbed with each passing year, quietly maintaining its place as a cornerstone of early 1970s introspection.
But it's too late, baby, now it's too late.
Number 2. Maggie May by Rod Stewart.
Morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age.
The tune was recorded at Morgan Studios in London, capturing a lightly strummed verse and distinctive mandolin interlude that instantly set it apart. Maggie May by Rod Stewart was released as a double A-side in 1971 and propelled by radio support, rapidly ascending to number 1 on the charts.
Morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age.
This record's relatable storytelling and folk-inspired arrangement resonated deeply with audiences, resulting in extended dominance throughout the autumn of that year. The song's popularity contributed to a wave of new attention for its creator, even as the single's bright shimmer has faded somewhat from routine listening today. With its unmistakable instrumental flavor, the track stands as both an emblem and a rediscovered treasure for anyone revisiting hits from this period.
Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
Number 1. American Pie by Don McLean.
So bye, Miss American Pie. Roll my shit.
Ambitious songwriting and epic duration shaped the rollout for this late 1971 release, arriving as a cultural touchstone amid a changing musical landscape. American Pie by Don McLean appeared on United Artists Records, with its sprawling structure and vivid storytelling quickly captivating millions.
This'll be the day that I die. Good and loud.
The record ascended to number 1 on the charts, where it remained for several weeks, becoming one of the longest songs to top airplay in that era. Rich with cultural references, the track's enduring mystery and narrative complexity set it apart as one of the most discussed tunes of its year.
I was out of luck the day the music died.
Although radio cuts have shortened its presence in recent decades, the single's impact continues to resonate, anchoring memories of the decade and its seismic shifts.
Miss American Pie.